Morning friends. Previously we started chapter number 8, that is comparing quantity. We learn about the percentage and we'll also learn about the ratio. Okay. Then we learn equations for increase and decrease. So increase means if price of it is increase in the original value, and decrease means it is a decrease in the original value. So we saw many examples for that also. Then we learn about the profit or loss. So profit means it is if we get more price than our buying price. Selling price is more than cost price, then we get a profit. And loss means if the selling price is less than cost price, then we get loss. We learn the equation also. Percentage profit is equal to profit divide CP multiply 100. Why? Because profit or loss always calculated on cost price. After that, we also learn about the discount. So discount is what? Discount is reduction on mark price. So discount is always calculated on mark price. Whatever mark price is there on an item, so that discount is always calculated on that price. So today we will solve some extra example related to profit, loss, discount, increase or decrease. Okay. So let's start with the first example here. 200 kg sugar was purchased at the rate of ₹50 per kg. So here in the question you can see it is ₹15 per kg, means cost of 1 kg is 15 rupees. And how much kg we buy? We buy 200 kg. So we multiply 15 with 200 to get a buying price, or you can say cost price. And sold at 5%. Compute the profit and selling price per kg. So here 5% profit is there, and you need to find the selling price. So first of all we will find the overall cost price. So we can start. Cost price of 1 kg sugar is what? ₹50. So cost price of 200 kg sugar is 50 multiplied 200. So it is 3000 rupees. Okay. Now this is give the cost price of sugar. Profit is given 5%. So from the percentage and cost price, if the cost price is given, percentage is given, we can find the rupees profit. So we can write equation, that is percentage P is equal to profit divide CP into 100. So percentage profit is given 5. This is give the rupees profit. So that will be fine. 3000 multiply 100. Here we can cancel 2 0. 3 is multiplied with 30 is multiplied with 5. So we get 30 multiplied 5, that is 150 rupees. Means 5% profit on 3000, it means 150 rupees profit. Now we can find the selling price, that is 3000 plus 150. So it is called cost price plus profit. 3150, that is the selling price of sugar. Now here in the equation you need to find the selling price per kg. This is the selling price of 200 kg. So SP of 200 kg is 3150 rupees. So selling price of 1 kg is equal to 3150 divide 200. So if you divide 3150, you will get rupees 15.75. So this is the selling price of 1 kg sugar if 5% profit is there. Now next one. If a man were to sell his handcraft for ₹720, he would lose 25%. What must he sell it for to gain 25%? So what is the equation? A man was to sell his handcraft for 720 rupees. He sold his handcraft for 720 rupees. Means this 720 is what? Selling price. And after selling this item in 720 rupees, he got a loss of 25%. selling price of handcraft is given, that is 720. It is written that the man will sell his handcraft for rupees 720. It means selling price is given 720, and if he sell this item for 720, he get loss of 25%. So percentage loss is given. So we can find the cost price. So what will be the cost price of sale of this handcraft? So how can we find? I already explained that whenever cost price is not given, so you need to method of use a cross multiplication. You need to start when the CP is 100, SP is this much. Okay, so let's start when CP is 100. If we consider cost price is 100 and loss is 25. So what is the loss in the rupees? On 100 rupees, 25 rupees loss, it means 75 rupees. That is, loss will be 25 rupees, and SP will be 100 minus 25, that is 75. So now from this value we can find the cost price. SP is 75 when cost price is 100. If we consider 25% loss, so SP is 720 rupees. So what is the selling cost price? Now cross multiply 720 multiply 100 divide 70. 25 3s are 75, 25 4s are 100. So now we can cancel this. 3 2s are 6. 240, 960. So selling price, cost price is equal to 960 if the selling price is 70. Cost price is 960 and 25% loss, and selling price is 70. Clear? Now we get the cost price. So if he want to gain 25%, means if he want to have 25% profit, gain means 25%. So what will be the selling price? So what is the question? What must be selling price? So here we need to find the selling price if he want to have a 25% profit. So we can consider here our cost price will remain same, that is 960. If the cost price is 960 and we want to percentage profit is 25%, then what will be the selling price? Okay, so we can find here cost price is directly given, so we can find percentage profit is equal to profit divided CP multiply 100. 25 P 960 multiply 100. Now we need to find rupees profit. 25 960 divide 100. 25 4s are 240. That is a profit in a rupees. Means 240 rupees profit he need to get 25%. So selling price must be 960 plus 240. So that is rupees 1200. Again, first we find the cost price, because in a question it is written if a man were to sell his handcraft for 720 rupees, means selling price is given 720, loss is 25. So 25% loss, we can find the cost price. How we can find the cost price? By using the cross multiplication method. And to use the cross multiplication method, you need to start with CP 100, loss whatever percentage given, so that is 25 rupees. So selling price is 100 minus 25, that is 70. Now we have a two value of SP, so we can start SP is equal to 100, 75 and CP is 100. So SP is 720, what is the CP? Cross multiply, so we get cost price is 960. Now our cost price is 960, and if he want to have 25% profit, then what will be the selling price? So we can start from here. CP is 960, profit is 25, and we need to find the selling price. So whenever CP is given, we can directly use the equation to find the profit in a rupees. So this is the profit in a rupees. So selling price will be 960, that is cost price plus profit. So 1200. Now let's take the next example. a man sold two articles at 25,920. So what is the question? Sold at rupees 25,920. Each this were sold at 8% gain and 4% loss respectively. Find the gain or loss percent in a whole transaction. So here what is the question? We already saw this kind of example in textbook. So selling price of article is given. Here we have two articles. One article is sold in 25,920 and he get profit of 8%. And other article is sold as 25,920 and he get 4% loss. So first of all, selling price is given. We need to find the cost price to have an overall gain or overall percentage. Okay, if we get a cost price of both article, then we can understand it is loss or it is profit. Okay, so here we can start with the first article. On that we have an 8% profit. Selling price is given 25,920. If the cost price is not given, then how can we say that it is a profit or loss? Okay, so first of all we need to find the cost price. For example, if you have a selling price 12 rupees, but how can I say that you get profit or loss? If I get the value of cost price, that is if you say that my cost price is 10 rupees, then I say that you have a profit of 2 rupees, and if you say that cost price is 14 rupees, then I can say that you have a loss of 2 rupees. Clear? So first of all we need to find the cost price from the selling price. Here we have a 8% profit. Now if the cost price is not given, so we can use the cross multiplication method. So we can start CP is 100, profit is rupees 8. So SP is equal to 100 plus 8, that is 108. Now when SP is 108, CP is 100 rupees. When it is 108, CP is what? 100 rupees. But our SP is 25,920. So what is the CP? Now cross multiply. 25,920 multiply 100, that gives our cost price. So 180. 25,920 is divided by 180. So it is 108. So we can start with 260, 4, 3, 4,320. Now let's check it with 4. So yes, it is divisible by 4 and this 0 is 3. So we get cost price is 24,000. So for one article, if 8% is profit, then his cost price is 24,000. Now for second article, SP is equal to 25,920, loss is equal to 4%, and we need to find the cost price. So again we can use the same method. So when CP is 100, loss is what? 4 rupees. So SP will be 100 minus 4, that is 96. So we can start. SP is 96 when CP is 100. So when SP is 25,920, what is the CP? So cross multiply to find the cost price. 25,920 multiply 100 divide 96. If you divide this, you will get 27,000. That is the cost price of second article, and this is the cost price of first article. So we can find the overall cost price. This is the cost price of first. This is cost price of second. So CP, overall CP is 27,000 plus 24,000. So that is 51,000. Overall SP, selling price is what? 25,920 plus 25,920. So we can find 51,840. So here we get overall cost price, that is 51,000, and overall SP is 51,840. Means he buy article in 51,000 and he sell articles in 51,840. So it is profit or loss? It is profit, because cost price is less than. So we can write cost price is less than SP. So profit is equal to SP minus CP. How much selling price? That is 51,840 minus 51,000. That is the cost price. So 840 is profit in a rupees. Now if you want to find percentage profit, so percentage profit is equal to profit divided CP into 100. Profit is 840. Cost price is 51,000, because here we need to consider overall profit. So we need to find overall. Here we need to write overall CP. 0, 0 cancel. So here we can factorize this. (28/17%), that is overall percentage profit. You can convert this into mixed fraction, or you can write 28/17 as a percentage profit. So next example, the market price of a dress is 2,400. The shopkeeper gives a discount of 20%. What is the selling price of a dress? So here in a question, which information is given? So 2,400, that is the mark price. So we can write mark price is equal to 2,400. Discount percentage is given 20%. So we can write percentage discount is equal to 20%. And what we need to find? Selling price. So we can find selling price. So here if the mark price is given, we can directly use the equation. Percentage discount is equal to discount divided by mark price multiply 100. That is 20 divided D is equal to D divided 2,400 multiply 100. 0, 0 cancel. So 24 is multiplied with 20. So we will get 480 rupees, that is a discount. Now if on 2,400 we get discount of rupees 480, so what will be the selling price? That is mark price minus discount. 2,400 minus 480. So that is 0 to 1,920 rupees will be the selling price of item if the discount is 20%, and discount we get in rupees, that is 480 rupees. Now next one, monthly salary of Kanubai was increased by 3,000 rupees. If his present salary is 18,000, what is the percentage increase in the salary? So here increased, how much increase in the salary? That is 3,000. So we can write whatever information is given, so we can write a list. That is 3,000 rupees increase. What is the present? Means 18,000. Now this is the salary after increase. Present salary means this is increase, salary after increase. So salary before That will be our original value. Salary before increase will be our original value. This is the salary after 3000 increase. So original salary will be 18,000 minus 3,000. So original salary is 15,000. Okay. So our original value is 15,000. So we can find the percentage increase by using the equation. If we have an original value, so increase divide original value multiply 100. Increase is 3,000. Original salary you can consider it as 15,000 multiply 100. So 30 will be cancelled out. 5 3s are 15. 25 is 100. So it is 20% increase in a salary. Clear? So here increased salary is given. You need to find first salary before increase. That will be our original value, and use this original value in an equation. So we will get percentage 20.